students, and welcome to Seaside North Music Class. This is our special ukulele lesson, and let's get ready to play. Now today, we're going to be reviewing what we've learned in lesson 1 and 2, and we're going to continue on with learning about how to play. We talked about the parts of the ukulele. This is the head. These are the tuning keys, or sometimes they're called tuning pegs. Tuning keys. And you can see the mechanism for them back here behind on the back side of the head. This is the neck. This part right here is the neck. This is the fret or fingerboard. Now you can see they're actually two separate things. This is the neck, and this up here is the fretboard or fingerboard. And do you see how it's laid out? These little sections? We're going to be talking about those sections today. And we also said that this is the body. This right here is the body. This is the back. This is the sides, the top, the bridge. This is the saddle. This white part right here is the saddle. And that holds the strings up. It helps hold the strings up. And of course we have 1, 2, 3, 4 strings. We're going to be looking at this string number 1, the A string, which if you're holding it correctly, left hand, remember we put our hands in front of us. And when it makes an L, the hand that makes the L, as we're looking at it, that's the hand that we put the neck in. The neck part. See how I'm holding it? I'm not touching any of the strings. Because if you touch the strings, you get buzzing and thumping and a dull sound. And we don't want a dull sound. We want those strings to vibrate and make beautiful sound. Now, this is my hand. We'll be talking a lot about fingers. This is finger 1, finger 2, finger 3, finger 4, and the thumb. It's not a finger, it's a thumb. So we're not counting it amongst the fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers and thumb. And here is a picture. It's a silly picture. But this is a picture, a little diagram that shows you what I mean. All right, so you see whether it's your right hand or your left hand, the fingers are numbered the same. So you're going to hold like so, cradling it so, and then your right arm comes around and it holds it. See how I'm kind of hold it? I have big hands, so. But we kind of cradle it so that it doesn't fall and so that we have plenty of control over the instrument. And if we're plucking, I'm plucking with my thumb. To pluck is a different sound. That usually means we're just doing one string. Do you see? And I'm plucking with a downward motion. When I'm strumming, I'm using 2 fingers. 2 fingers, kind of a flattened OK sign. Like so. So pluck, strum. And we can pluck with more than, if we pluck with the thumb, it's down. But if I pluck with the other fingers, I pluck kind of up. And so your hand is kind of doing this kind of a motion. All right? So I want you to experiment with that just for a little bit. I want you to pause the video, and I want you to experiment with holding and just pluck just a little bit with this thumb. Do that just for a little bit. Pause it, and then when you're ready, then we'll continue. Now, the next thing that we're going to look at is this next little diagram that I've done. Now, if you'll notice that diagram shows us these little sections that are called frets. And we changed the pitch. We said that pitch is the highness or lowness of sound. And we changed the pitch by pressing on those frets. And the best way to create a better sound is to press it sort of in the center of the fret. Press your fingertip down. And so we can change it, if you notice. First finger, second, third. This would be open, which means we're not touching anything. Our right hand is plucking down, and the left hand is cradling the neck. And then one. So I want you to practice that just for a bit. And here's the next diagram that kind of shows you how I want you to, this is on the first string. The first string, which is, if you're looking at your ukulele, it's this one right here. This string right here. And if you're holding it correctly, it should be the one closest to the floor. So I want you to look at this diagram and then practice placing that first finger. And you don't want anything but your finger and your thumb to be touching the string. The finger here, the thumb here. Okay? So look at this next diagram. And now I want you to pause the recording again, the video, and practice. Open one, open one, open one. Practice that for a little while, okay? Now I've changed the camera angle so that you can see, so you have a better view of what I'm really doing with the ukulele. So we have open one, and we can add fingers like you saw on the diagram. Open, one finger, 2, 3. And so the first finger presses down on the first string in the first fret. The second finger is pressing down on that first string, but in the second fret. And then the third finger is pressing on the first string on the third fret. Now this is really important right here. That third finger on the third fret, very important, because this creates our first chord that we're going to learn. And a chord is two or more sounds played at the same time. And we're going to take our OK sign and we're going to strum, and that has created our first chord. to sing a song, and we're going to sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat. And we're going to strum down. Strum, strum, strum. All right? So here we go. Ready? Row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And we mute the strings like so to stop the sound. All right, so I want you to work on that. Work on plucking. Work on strumming, creating that first chord, the C chord. All right, very good. So keep practicing those skills that you've learned, how to hold it, how to press on the fret, how to pluck, how to strum. Practice those things and practice singing along with your own playing. That will help you get a better sense of rhythm. And next week, we'll explore more about how to play the ukulele.